Alright, so got the valve cover bolts off. They have these little studs on them. And only one of them had a nut on top. That was to hold the fuel rails. And all the hoses are shit right there. So it's kind of a pain in the ass because they're all in the way. But take that off, and then next we get the belt off so you can pull the head off. So there's the tensioner down there. But yeah, I'm gonna loosen the power steering pump up and loosen that tensioner, pull the belt off, take the head bolts off, and then I'm gonna bring my cherry picker out. Well, I'll probably do that tomorrow once I get the gasket, but I'm gonna lift the head up so then I can just do it in the truck. Now I have to take the head off. It just holds it up. So loosen this. This is a 15mm for power steering pump. This is 15 too. Yep. It rotates down. Come on. There you go. I'm gonna take the belt. Come on, bitch. There we go. That's off. So now we'll just start pulling head bolts. I think we should be able to pick it up without taking the exhaust off. We have to get the gasket out. But yep, head bolts are next. Picture. Does it like 15 too? So I'm gonna grab a ratchet for that. Alright, so you take the head bolts off in the opposite way you torque them. Or same way you torque them, really. And then I had to use like a 1/2-inch ratchet because they're on there pretty tight. They're 15. And then I just put a ratchet strap through the intake. And then the hook end and the thermostat housing. And then picked up the head. Alright, so got the head surface cleaned, the deck surface cleaned, have the block. Now I just gotta wipe out some water that I didn't see till I got to this angle. But make sure, like, you know, no shit fell in the cylinders and blah blah blah. Make sure these pins don't come down on the head, and because they can score it. This head's all scored up from it. I don't know if you can see it right in there, but yeah, just be careful of that, and then set her down nice and easy. Alright, so I got it on the dowel pins. You can see there's still a gap, but that's because all the weight's over there, but it sits flush when you do that. So yeah, it's gonna try to rock, as you can see, so don't be alarmed by that. But yeah, now you can put the head bolts in and put her back together. So I ran all the bolts down with the ratchet. Now it's time to torque them, and then we'll be good to throw the valve cover back on and do the timing on it, since it more than likely moved. Alright, so the first step is 45 foot-pounds, and 65, and 65 again, and you turn them a quarter of a turn. That's it. It's probably different for your engine. I'm guessing. But for the 2.5 and 2.2 Chrysler, that's what it is.